And welcome back to another video. This is Crypto Coins, and in this video we're going to take a look at my portfolio and the current state of the market. We've been seeing a sell-off and Bitcoin is holding pretty reasonable. It's been at this range for about 2 weeks now. Let's take a look at some numbers. We'll take a look at my positions, and I'm going to talk a little bit also about DeFi Kingdoms, my most recent video, and see what is happening. Let's start off with the Fear and Greed Index. Last week, the extreme fear hit a low of 16. Right now, we're at 28. And last month, highest number of greed hit 72. So 28 is very reasonable to buy the dip. And this is a time to buy the dip and start adding into your losing positions. Although things are not looking as promising right now, this is where the deals come in hand. So when it's heated here, it's a good time to buy. Last week was a better time to buy, but we did see a bounce and we're probably trading somewhere around the same place as last week. So it's still not too bad. Let's look at the chart to compare right now to last week. Bitcoin is trading around 4,600 and last week it hit 16 when it went down here. So we're not too far away from there. It hit about 42,000. It's trading at 46,000 or 4,000 away. We do have a channel here that I have as a trend line, higher highs, higher lows, and we broke below that trend. We tried to go back higher here and we got rejected. Right now, markets are pretty bearish. Also, the stock market is pulling back and inflationary numbers are not looking too good. But what does that mean for us as an investors? Opportunities. Bitcoin is an extremely volatile asset, and this can easily do a 180-degree turn, go back to all-time highs in a matter of days and weeks. So just have to be a little patient here. Everything is red across the board, and let's take a look at Ethereum. Ethereum broke here out of this channel as well aggressively. It's now trading at 3,700. And it's going towards my support line of 3,500. That's more or less where it bounced last week, and it's 200 points away. And same thing here, we see nice strong rally, higher highs, higher lows with this channel. It held nicely. It was holding its ground more than Bitcoin. If we go back to Bitcoin, let's take a look at this drop and see how much we're down right now. So we're roughly down about 33.5% right now on Bitcoin. And if we look at Ethereum, we are down about 24.27%. Last week when we charted this, we were down about 17-18%. Now Ethereum is significantly lower here at 24%. So this is a time where things look very enticing to me. And it's time to add to some positions. We're going to take a look at my portfolio in just a few minutes to see what I'm doing. But before we continue, let's take a look at some comments and questions. This morning, I got this message on Discord. Minus 70% in 15 days. I wish I have never listened to you, Crypto Coins. This is insane. I have diversified into same projects as you and minus 70%. So I know a lot of people are losing money right now, and it doesn't seem like the best time. This was my reply. I'm not concerned about my current losses. You have to understand risk management. And then Sean also jumped in the conversation and put, never invest what you can't lose. Just because you're doing the same thing doesn't mean you're gonna get the same results because you did it later. I hopped in Wonderland before him, so I'm probably up more, etc. I just want to bring this out because I'm not, and I've said this before, I'm not a signals channel. This is just the way that I'm managing my portfolio and justifying my positions. I'm just another point of reference. Even so more, you're not going to buy at the same exact time and at the same price that I bought. And that makes a huge difference. You have to understand risk. Some people watching me think that I'm investing a lot of money. Currently, my portfolio holds around $4,000. I think my personal cash invested in this portfolio is around $5,000. To some people, that's probably a lot of money. To some people, it's not a lot of money, and it's all relative to your personal finances. So am I scared right now in this downturn? No. This is money that I could afford to lose, and I've been trying to mitigate my losses, locking in profits, and averaging into positions. I've been doing everything that I've learned in the past 5 years of my trading career to withstand this storm, and everybody's situation is different. This channel is based on risk management and what to do when the tide is high, how to navigate around the rough times. It obviously bothers me to see that people lose money, but two things happen when you're upset when you lose money. Either you're risking too much money that you cannot afford to lose, so you're sizing up way too much, and you're trying to make those crazy returns and you're trying to hit the jackpot. It doesn't work out that way. Or number two, you don't have any patience. You have to have a strategy to combat losses, something that works for your trading style. Everybody's trading style is different, and mine's is very slow. It takes a few months, from my experience, even possibly years, for some of my positions to work out. And so this is just normal activity. Great comment there. Not to shine the light on anyone in particular, but I think this is a great comment during these tough times, just to put things in perspective. Let's go to the next comment here, or question. I put a video out about DeFi Kingdoms. I put a small guide. The project looks cool. It has a lot of functions and it's new. And I put here, I ended up staking 14.74 Joule. I will be adding to this position over time. I also bought a hero for 85 Joule. Updates coming later this week. Total investment right now between this 14.74 Joule and 85 Joule, I'm already investing another $700 into this position. Now, I should have added this $700 to my Joe X Joe position, but I've been intrigued with this project. And then we got here from Dum Reviews, how much is the APY in this? It's not very clear, the APY in DeFi Kingdoms, how much you're earning when you stake in the bank. And it says you earn 1/3 of the fees that gets distributed to all staker holders. And I've seen a few videos, and I'm trying to make a calculator or something to calculate this number, but it's pretty difficult because the volume fluctuates on a day-to-day basis. And there's analytics giving you the numbers every day. So I'm trying to come up with a formula, but based on a video that I've seen, it's somewhere around 0.05% return on your investment per day. So that's kind of like a rule of thumb that I've seen. I'm not sure how accurate that is. And that's more or less what they're stating. I saw another video also stating that we're looking at somewhere around 18% return per year, which is not a lot. And obviously this fluctuates depending on the exchange. I feel right now it's probably earning somewhere between 30 to 40% APR. Don't quote me on this, but I'm still trying to figure out myself. Thank you, Dum Reviews, for that comment. Let's go to the next comment. So Dave here wrote, good video, sponsored or no, thanks. And he's talking about the DeFi Kingdoms video. No, the video is not sponsored. It just appealed to me, and I think the game is doing a great job. And also, I've been, for some reason, intrigued by crypto games and exchanges. There's other games that I'm looking into right now that could be another great opportunity. So I'm still trying to learn the ecosystem, how to work it, my thoughts, my reviews. I'm very new to it. So I do want to have a little bit of more time and experience so that I can give my review and honest opinion about some of these games. So far, DeFi Kingdoms has me intrigued, but I did find another game that's coming out that I also want to talk about. So there's a lot of things that I've been looking into lately, and I'm trying to see what I want to get into. I'm also interested in averaging into Ethereum and becoming a Ethereum maxi, borrowing against that position and staking stable coins to try to maximize my returns. And since right now Ethereum is pulling back, that's something that also interests me. So there's a lot of things that I'm looking into for new opportunities, and I basically have the DAO projects in autopilot. I'm very comfortable with those positions, and I want to venture into other projects. Thank you, Dave, for that comment. And that's gonna wrap it up for the comment section. Let's look at some price action here and see some of my current positions. Right now, Time Wonderland is trading at 4,185, and it's holding above 4,000 for the past few days. Let's zoom out here. We had a massive rally since it hit the markets of 1,600, went up to almost here 10,000, and now we're at 4,185, but holding nicely. Let's look at Metaverse Pro. Metaverse Pro is now down and it's trading at 252. I bought it at 221 and it's giving up those gains. We had a nice rally here. I got the meat of the move. I got out. I still have a position in there, and now we're at 252, which is at a phenomenal price. So Metaverse Pro almost back to where it started. I think this project has potential. Let's take a look at Rome DAO. Rome DAO completely sold off. I think it hit the markets around $1,600, and it's way down at $342. Rome DAO is supposed to release a version of the game this week, and this is what I'm hoping for. This is why I'm invested in this project. I'm very optimistic. I'm very interested in the game aspect of this DAO. And lastly, I have Clima DAO here trading at 483, and this one is just in a complete rut here. Hit the markets around $2,000, hit a high of around almost $4,000 here, and that was around late October. And since then, it's just been in a complete downfall. Nothing but losses across the board there for Clima DAO, trading at 483. Is this a deal? If you believe in the project and you believe what they're doing, absolutely, this is a great deal. For me, as my position, I'm averaged in. I put my full position. I budgeted my position for this project, and I'm somewhere around, my average cost is actually somewhere around 1,500, 1,700, which is not so hot. I'm up here somewhere around here. So I still have a long way, but the saving factor of these projects is obviously we're earning APY. So in the short term, not so hot. In the long term, very promising. Let's go look at one of my other positions. This is one that I'm investing in the Joe exchange, Trader Joe. I started averaging into this position, and I bought it somewhere around up here around 460, basically the peak of the highs. And I've been averaging into this position. My average cost now is somewhere around 350, and it is now trading at 179. Do I like it at 179? I love it at 179, but DeFi Kingdoms does have my attention. I did some moves there with DeFi Kingdoms, and I'm going to make an update video. I bought a hero, and I've been trying to find ways to maximize my returns in the game. I'll talk about that in another video. Let's take a look at my portfolio and see what is happening, what I'm thinking right now, and what I'm doing. So I separated my portfolio. I have here my DAO projects and DAO forks, and then down here I have my staking and farming positions. Let's break down each of one of these portfolios, and then we'll get the grand total and see where I stand. As of now, Time Wonderland is trading lower at 4,194, almost at 4,000. The market value of my position is around 353. I locked in a profit of 375. I'm still up 72% of my original investment at $728. But I did lock in those profits, and I am risk-free, so this is all just gains. Metaverse Pro pulled back significantly, is currently trading at 253. I have 4 coins. The market value of that position is around $1,000. I'm glad I sold that position somewhere close to 450, 460, and right now I closed it for an even trade, and I'm up $1,000. I'm up what the value of the position is, 102%. Next is Rome DAO. I'm optimistic for the gamification aspect of this DAO that should be releasing some sort of version of the game this week. We're gonna have to wait and see. So more updates about that coming soon. My investment here is $1,010. The market price for this project is around $325. My average cost is somewhere around $1,100, and the market value is $379. Huge losses here. I'm down 62%, and is looking pretty horrible. This is gruesome. 630. I'm still collecting APY, and I'm not too concerned because the purpose of this investment was to be part of the game. I'm feeling optimistic about that. And then we have Clima DAO, a big loser for me. I currently have 1.1342 coins. The market price is around 478. My average cost is somewhere 1600, and the market value is 542. I'm down 50%, $557. And the last one here for these DAO projects, I have the original Ohm, invested $1,200. The market price here is at 446. The market value of my position is 547, and I'm down significantly as well here. So these winners are mitigating my losses. Overall, on these projects, I have $3,310 invested of my personal cash. The value of this portfolio, here, let me delete this. I removed the cash section, so deleted that. So the portfolio value here is $3,226, and I'm only down 2.52%. So I've been taking in some profits when I had them, and I'm holding and I'm collecting that APY, and this is how I'm navigating through this storm. This is the DAO projects and DAO forks. So far, it's been over a month, about a month and 2 weeks, and we're going through a storm, and I managed to have 2 winners to mitigate those losses. Not bad. I like my positioning. Once this storm is over and we see these projects appreciate in value over time, it's going to be all gains for me. It's just going to be gains compounding on gains. Once the downturn is done and I'm closer to break even, it's going to put me in a really, really good position. It's almost going to be like I bought the dip. So as long as I'm plus or minus 10%, I'll be happy from the lows before the market turns. I'll be very happy. That's my overall thoughts with these projects. Now, this is the second portion of my portfolio. I have Joe staked. I have X Joe. When you stake Joe, they give you X Joe, and then I farm X Joe to earn Joe. So total investment there, 1231, and I have 309 X Joe coins. I have the conversion here. Go here. I put the multiplier. These are the current multipliers for Joe and Jewel, and I have 309 X Joe coins with the multiplier plus the market price. That gives my position a value of 669, and I haven't closed any positions, and I'm down significantly there from my original investment. That's minus 561, 45%. I really like Joe at this price, and I want to add into this position. I think I made a slight mistake buying the hero on DeFi Kingdoms because I could have used that money to buy more Joe. I bought a hero for around $600 on DeFi Kingdoms. So let's take a look at my DeFi Kingdoms. I invested $100. I staked the Jewel with the multiplier and the market price of Jewel right now. The market value of that position is $95, and I'm down $4, 4.13%. Something that is not being listed here is that I bought a hero yesterday for around $600, and I've been doing some questing with it, and I've been trying to make some money off that one hero that I have, and I'm still trying to see what's the best way to go about it. I might sell the hero and jump into other projects or add it to Joe. I have a lot of things going on that I'm trying to see where I want to allocate new money to. I'm doing a lot of trial and error for you guys so that you guys don't have to, and I can make those nice, easy tutorial videos once I figure out all the little nuances and problems. So let me close this here, and total breakdown for my staking and Joe and Jewel positions. Cash invested total is 1,331. Portfolio value, let me delete this. I'm not including my cash in these charts anymore. Total gain negative 42%, minus 566. Now, these are the kind of gains where I love to add to my position when I have conviction. I love it at 180, loving it. I might sell my hero, and if I do sell it, I'll probably come in here and buy some more. So I have to see about that. I know this is getting a little crazy. It's getting a little extended here, and I just wanted to separate the projects to really get a real picture to see which one outperforms in the long run. Total right now, grand total between everything that I have here in these cryptos is I have $4,641 invested of my personal cash. right now, let me delete this again. Right now, this portfolio is valued at $3,991. That puts me at a loss of about 14%, minus 650. So that's where I stand, minus 14% right now overall. And I think right now the market is giving new opportunities to buy into. I am already mentally allocating more of my personal money into some of these projects for the future, and I'm gonna come in here and buying some more of these projects as I do more research. For now, I feel very content with my DAO and DAO Fork portfolio. I think it's great, and I'm gonna hold off a little bit on these, and these earn you great APY. So for now, I'm gonna leave it as is, and I'm kind of shifting right now a little bit into more games and some protocols where I can farm, stake, and leverage and borrow and use margin. So things are, I'm going down the rabbit hole, and so make sure you subscribe to the channel. There's going to be a lot of new content coming in the next few days as I figure these things out, and I'm going to do it based on my risk tolerance and my trading style and things that make sense to me. And I'm thinking of allocating a decent amount of money into investing in some stable coins and farming and staking. There's a lot going on, so I just need some time to figure that out. So if you guys enjoy this content, make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons down below. Also, check out my Discord. It's free. Support this content. Patreon links down below. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.